In the beginning, when the world was young and bathed in the golden light of the gods, curiosity was the spark that would forever change the destiny of humankind. Among the mortals walked Pandora, the first woman fashioned from earth and water, a creation of unparalleled beauty and grace. The gods bestowed upon her many gifts: beauty from Aphrodite, eloquence from Hermes, and a spirit filled with wonder. But with these gifts came a solemn warning and a single forbidden object, an ornate, intricately carved box. Zeus himself, the king of the gods, presented it to her, his voice echoing with the weight of Olympus, commanding her never to open it. For a time, Pandora lived in a world of bliss, a paradise untouched by sorrow or hardship. Yet, the mystery of the box gnawed at her. What treasures did it hold? What divine secrets were locked within its clasps? The whispers of the unknown were a constant temptation, a siren's call to her inquisitive soul. Day and night, her thoughts returned to the forbidden vessel, its silent presence a challenge to her will, the desire to know, to see what was hidden from mortal eyes, grew stronger with each passing moment, eclipsing the warnings of the gods. One fateful day, consumed by an unbearable curiosity, Pandora approached the box. Her hands trembled as they traced its gilded patterns. The air grew still, the world holding its breath. With a hesitant click, the lock gave way. She lifted the heavy lid, and in that instant, the course of history was irrevocably altered. A torrent of dark, swirling smoke erupted from within, a shadowy plague upon the pristine world. From this darkness emerged grotesque, shrieking spirits, the very essences of all the evils that would forever plague humanity. Pain, with its sharp and piercing cry, was the first to escape, followed by disease, its sickly form casting a pale green light. Greed, with its grasping, shadowy hands, clawed its way into the world, its insatiable hunger echoing in the air. Envy, hate, war, and a legion of other miseries swarmed out, a chaotic maelstrom of despair that spread across the land like a wildfire. They blotted out the sun, turning the vibrant world into a realm of shadows and suffering. The age of innocence was over, replaced by an era of toil and sorrow, all born from a single moment of curiosity. Horrified by what she had unleashed, Pandora slammed the lid shut, her heart pounding with regret and terror. The world outside was now a cacophony of anguish and chaos. She had brought ruin upon her own kind, and the weight of that knowledge was a burden heavier than any physical chains. Tears streamed down her face as she slumped against the Nouse Island box, the architect of a world filled with suffering. The joyous songs of the earth were replaced by the wails of the afflicted, and the golden light of paradise had faded into a perpetual twilight of despair. But as she wept, a faint, gentle sound emerged from within the sealed box. It was a soft, fluttering whisper, a stark contrast to the monstrous evils that had escaped. Hesitantly, fearing another horror, Pandora lifted the lid just a crack. From the depths of the box, a tiny, brilliant light emerged, as delicate and beautiful as a firefly. It was not a spirit of malice or despair. It was Elpis, the spirit of hope. It hovered in the air, its warm, gentle glow pushing back against the encroaching darkness. It was the last of the spirits in the box. The one thing the gods had placed there as a solace for the suffering of mankind. Hope did not erase the evils that now roamed the earth. Pain still stung, and sorrow still cast its long shadow. But hope offered a different kind of power, the strength to endure, the courage to face hardship, and the belief in a better tomorrow. It was the flicker of light in the deepest darkness, the promise that even after the worst storms, the sun would rise again. Pandora realized that while she had unleashed great suffering, she had also given humanity its greatest weapon against it. Hope became the anchor for the mortal soul, the enduring gift that allowed humankind to persevere through all the trials and tribulations that would follow. And so, the legend of Pandora's box became a timeless tale. A powerful reminder of the delicate balance between curiosity and caution, and the eternal struggle between despair and hope. It teaches us that even when the world seems consumed by darkness and every imaginable evil has been set loose, a single, resilient glimmer of hope remains. It is this hope that resides within us all, the final precious gift from the gods waiting to be found at the bottom of our deepest sorrows, promising that no matter how dire the circumstances, we are never truly lost. For as long as hope exists, humanity will always find the will to rise again.